let's make some mini meatloaves. To start off, I chopped up about a half a shallot. Gonna chop up some of this red and green bell pepper. Once I've got that all finely chopped, I'm gonna put a pound of hamburger in a bowl and use this Hunt's meatloaf fixins. Now the recipe on this can calls for 2 pounds of meat, so what I do is just cut it in half. So I've got half a can of that tomato mixture, my fresh veggies, going to put 1 egg and some breadcrumbs. Going to get that all mixed up. Don't want to overmix though, so just get it all incorporated. Once it's incorporated, instead of making 1 loaf of meat, I like to get cute with it, and I make little bitty meatloaves. So depending on the size, you're going to get about 6 of them out of a pound of meat. And if you do 2 pounds, of course, then you can double that. You're looking at about getting 12 little mini loaves. But I bake those in the oven for about an hour on 400 degrees. And while I do that, I make my topping. So the rest of that tomato sauce that's in the can, I take that and I add in a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of mustard, yellow mustard, and a little bit of brown sugar. Now, you're going to do this to taste because I don't measure anything. So, add as much or as little of those as you like. Mix it all up. Once you've had those meatloaves in there for about an hour, you're going to take them out and then top it with that sauce. And then once you get those loaves topped, you're going to cover it with some foil and throw them back in the oven for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now, once you have taken them out, you can leave it like that, or you can be like me. I like to add just a little bit of cheese to the top of them. Throw them back in the oven for a little bit, let that cheese melt. Then once they come out, I'm going to let them rest for a few minutes, and then it's time to dig in. And you know me, got to put a little bit of parsley on there to make it cute. And there we go. Bon appetit.